So welcome to our second episode of our new Spectacular series. Today I've got something really special. We've got a Ferrari 488 Pista Spider and it's got over £100,000 worth of extras. And this time we're going to work our way up from the very cheapest option all the way to the most expensive. So let's reveal what's under the cover. So first up, cheapest option on the car, radio navigation and Bluetooth, £288. Yes, you still have to pay for satellite navigation on a Ferrari. I mean, there is an argument to say this is a track car, so do you really need it? But it's always pretty useful to have, you know, if your phone goes dead or you've got no signal, just to make sure you know where you're going. And obviously Bluetooth, for your music especially, you definitely want to have it. Steering wheel in Alcantara, £480, and additionally, to have it in blue navy, £528. So yes, Alcantara steering wheel feels nice, a little bit of perforation there, and then you get the leather in the middle. And yeah, look, you can see with the theme of this car, it's all blue navy, so you've got to pay extra for that too. Pocket change trays in blue navy Alcantara, £480. This is this section down here, which is all done in a nice blue navy. This little section here and the little cup holders, I think it's all part of the same thing. I don't know how many Ferrari owners are going to be carrying around pocket change these days, but it's definitely some nice areas to keep a few small items. Cavallino's stitched in headrests, £720. That is these beautiful prancing horses that are embroidered into the headrest, but a further £672 because the owner wanted them in a very particular yellow, which was from their Extra Campagnaro range. Additional coloured floor mats with logo, £768, but because he wanted it in blue navy Alcantara, again from the Extra Campagnaro range, an additional £480. So in total, for two floor mats, over £1,000. Rings in yellow, £672. Now that is these three yellow rings down here on the center console for your reverse, your auto and your launch control, but definitely adds to the whole yellow and blue theme. Giallo brake calipers, £864. As you can see, if you're going to have a yellow car, your yellow Scuderia badges, your yellow wheel centers, you may as well get Giallo brake calipers. Atelier kick plates, £960. That is these little sill kicks down here in carbon fibre. Atelier is for anyone who has been to the factory to spec their car. So why wouldn't you want to remind yourself as you're opening the door? Single colour livery on upper steering wheel trim in tri-coat yellow, £1,008. That is this little 12 o'clock marker, little stripe painted in the Alcantara interior carpet, £1,056. That is all the Alcantara in the footwell and the Alcantara behind the seats. Additionally, £1,056 for Alcantara seat centres, and then a further £1,440 to have all of that Alcantara in blue navy. Interior and exterior electrochromic mirrors, £1,156. That is basically auto dimming mirrors for your rear view mirror and your side mirrors, just to reduce any glare from any reflections. Single colour Dreamlines on F1 shift paddles in tri-coat yellow, £1,440. That is these yellow lines which are painted into the shift paddles, which I think is a really nice finishing touch. Racing seat lifter, £1,440, a little manual lever just to get you into that perfect driving position. AFS or Advanced Front Lighting System, also carbon fibre front air vents, £1,440, another option that same cost. So whilst you do actually get quite a bit of carbon fibre standard on the Pista, these little sections here next to the air vents do cost a little bit more. £36. So yes, this is a track focused car, but you still might have to park it in your garage. You might want to take it to the shop, so it's going to be pretty useful still having that parking camera. Coloured special stitching, now that's just £336, which gives you just contrast, the regular contrast stitching, but because he wanted it in this very particular yellow, and he wanted it with the cross stitching down the sides of the seats, that is a further £1,632. Carbon fibre outer B-pillars, £2,112. That's this little section here. Nice thing about this is you don't get it on the Pista Coupe, you only get it on the Spider, so you may as well get it, right? Apple CarPlay, £2,400. Standard on a lot of cars these days, but Ferrari certainly know how to charge you. Just get it by pressing that little button there, and that brings up all your iPhone apps and stuff. Carbon fibre rear moulding, £2,880. So whilst you get the whole rear diffuser as standard, this section here is that cost extra, and it sweeps around into these lovely gills there. Carbon fibre instrument cluster, £2,880. Now whilst you do, as standard on the Pista, get a few little sections of carbon fibre, but the carbon fibre instrument cluster gives you the whole wraparound section on both sides of the steering wheel, just adding loads more carbon fibre to the interior. 20-inch forged diamond rims, £3,072. So this is the only style alloy for the Pista Spider, but it's standard, it comes in just plain silver. But obviously with this, you get the lovely diamond cut finish with the black inserts. Suspension lifter, £3,552. See, this is the button that raises your suspension to get over all those pesky speed humps, those steep drives, those multi-storey car parks. You don't want to graze the underside of this car. Leather upholstery, £3,840. So whilst you've already had to pay for most of the Alcantara, if you want that nice mix of leather and Alcantara, you do have to pay all that extra. And what it gives you is it gives you all this lovely back section here in that nice blue navy leather. You get the top of the doors, you also get the top of the dashboard, and you also get the outer sections of the seats. Premium hi-fi system, £5,472. Yes, the V8 soundtrack in the back is wonderful. Sometimes you do just want to kick back and listen to some very high quality music though. Carbon fibre underdoor covers, £5,664. That is this section down here. Basically, these are the side sills, massive piece of carbon, obviously on both sides. And look, if you're going to spend this amount of money on a Pista Spider, you're not going to want to cheap out and not get the carbon fibre underdoor covers. Special exterior carbon fibre in glossy blue, £6,720. So all the exterior carbon fibre I've shown you, you might have noticed is not your regular carbon fibre. It's all been tinted blue by the factory. And personally, you know, when you've got that whole yellow and blue theme going on, I really think that blue carbon is just the icing on the cake, just makes the car a little bit more special. Internal carbon fibre parts in matte finish, £2,400, but internal carbon fibre parts to be in matte blue is an additional £9,987. There's loads of carbon fibre in the interior, which comes as standard in gloss, but to have it in that matte blue, I think just looks amazing. It makes it feel very special, very unique. Extended racing livery, £12,480. This is obviously the stripe on the car, so it's a special colour, it's called satin blue. I don't know if the light quite picks it up, it looks quite black, but when the light catches it, you just see that sort of sparkly dark blue. It's a lovely colour, and the nice thing about it is obviously it flows all the way over to the back where it really expands and just gives the car so much road presence, and it looks amazing actually from above as well. Onto the final cost and the most expensive option on this car. You might have guessed it, it is the paintwork. Giallo Triplo Strato, triple layer yellow, £15,360. Incredible colour. The lights in here actually don't do it justice. You want to get this car out in the sun and this colour just comes alive. So that's it, over £100,000 worth of extras. What a spec, it really is spectacular, this car. Quick thank you to Rob Cole at Ferrari Colchester, because he actually spec'd this car up from new with the first owner and gave me a few little insights into exactly what these options were. But look, thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you tune in for episode 3 of Spectacular.